Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Oregon Ducks. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. So the illegal forward pass makes it second and long now. That could be a crucial mistake for this offense. To throw, it's Moore, bringing pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
This is exactly what this coaching staff said that they needed to do. It's a playoff game. You're on the road. They had to take the crowd out of the game, and they're able to do it on the first snap of the game. Beautiful job. This place was ready to go. It was electric, and now the air just left the building.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his back. Nice grab. It's Hill. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's brought down out at the 46. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Now left with two of them here in the first half. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking downfield. It's Mateer. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Breaking free. End zone ahead. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got a crease. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass rush gets home.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They'll be down to just 1 in the first half. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
They've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
Wideouts now clustered. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Takes a deep shot on the move. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
I'll tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Moore. He's looking deep again. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Standing and delivering a downfield shot, fitting into the mold, Joel, of that classic Big Ten pocket quarterback.
The sturdy, strong-arm field general. You're exactly right. Controlling the game from the pocket. That's where I think he does his best work.
He's got space. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
They break the huddle for third down and goal, but they punch it in from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
Well, deciding to run it on third down there, I feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on fourth down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision. I believe that they've got to go for this one.
As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They converted a fourth down earlier on this drive. Now can they punch it in on fourth and goal? Now they'll take a quick timeout here to avoid the delay of game. They'll have to work without a timeout for the rest of the half now. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. Fourth and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
Bringing it out. It's Thomas. And he gave it a shot. They should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Can he get there on the ground? Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
This back is just so dynamic. Here on 3rd down, he's able to get a little space, and then watch out because he is going to burn you. He is so elusive. He gets some nice blocks on the outside, and he's able to get a big gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
The key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Dropping back. It's Mateer. It's an out route. The catch made. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll try a pass here. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a big gain. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that wildcat look. Didn't work at all.
Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on second down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on third down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense. And now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to make a big throw, and this offensive line is going to have to protect really well.
On third and go, he's going to try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They finish off the scoring drive. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He keeps it on a design run. Look out, he's got space ahead. He's in the clear. Across the 40, the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McClellan. But he's got some space here. On the move. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. Excellent field position here for the offense. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got a crease. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Back to throw. It's Mateer. The tight end has got it, and it works. The first down to the 35. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. And the completion made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Design quarterback run. Good enough for first down yardage. He shows his running ability to get that first down, Joe. You think about the Big 12 legacy of dual threat quarterbacks. This guy belongs in that group.
He sure does. I think the guy that sticks out to me when I think of Big 12 quarterbacks that have elite ability on the outside is Kyler Murray. He was so fast, quick as a hiccup on the outside, but certainly this guy has the ability to impact the game and threaten the defense just like that.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw. It's Mateer. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Using his legs, it's Robinson. He's got end zone ahead. Touchdown, Sooners. He barrels into the end zone. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joe, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Oregon. Breaks away to the end zone. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Got an opening here. Breaking. Here he goes. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. And the Sooners now will take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. As a design quarterback keeper. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Man, they're going to love watching this play on film tomorrow as an offense. Everybody's doing their job. Up front, this O-line, they are targeted and they are aggressive. The quarterback, he's getting to the second level and using that athleticism. And then look at these blocks down the field. On the perimeter, we've got wide receivers working hard. That is selfless football and good all the way around.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Has the first down and more. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, hands mastering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. An explosive play for this passing game. And now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Ducks! They battled all the way back to take the lead. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, everything is perfect here. The offensive line did a great job. The timing of the play call is perfect. You get that defense upfield, and then the execution from the quarterback and running back. Good timing, and then you've got him in space on the outside. That is a great play for a touchdown. I tell you what, that is a quarterback's best friend. Short completion, taking the distance, you bet. Shows up on the stat sheet.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Screen to the receiver in the flat. After the play, we'll get a stoppage here. There's an injured Sooner down. Looks like it's their senior tight end. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. It's a shotgun run call. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. The training staff out to check it out, and we'll step aside for a moment. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back, and if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, it's such a simple route, and yet it's a huge play for this offense. The real key here is the timing and the ball placement. If you can do that as a quarterback, you create the yards after the catch for the wide receiver, and he's able to take it the distance for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's a bunt. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Hands off to the left. Trucks through the defender. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe
makes the catch and has space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. To the air, it's Bentley. And this pass is caught.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
QB keeper all the way. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Takes up the first and still has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff heading left. Oh, look out, he's got open space. inside the 45. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the...
He's got space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Ducks. He runs it into the end zone. Looks like a designed run all the way. The big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football. And it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and that's an easy touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Scanning the field, it's Bentley. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
That's a good start to this drive, but now they got to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit, maybe try to score right around that 2-minute mark. If they're able to do that, maybe they can get the ball the second time to come all the way back.
Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. 2nd and 10 here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, trying to get another series.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's 4th down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
You test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Bentley. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. The Sooners pick up enough to get a first down there. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense is still clicking. And Oklahoma punches back. This offense certainly comfortable in a back-and-forth offensive shootout. They play a lot of those in the Big 12, but now on this huge stage, can they continue to make clutch plays?
Chris, I think that comfort level is going to be massive in these late stages of this game. Because they're comfortable, I think they'll be able to execute at a higher level. I tell you what, this group, they are unfazed.
And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? Working clock with the ground game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. He lays out. Great grab here at the right sideline.
I love that the offense is attacking with the tight end. And on the corner route, as a quarterback, You just have to make sure that that corner on the outside is not sinking back underneath your tight end. And as long as he stays in the flat, stays outside, you just layer that ball right over the defender, and it's an easy completion. That's a first down for the offense, and I got to tell you, they're going to have to find a way to stop that tight end.
They'll run it to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. That's a costly mistake, grabbing the jersey there. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Dropping back, it's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. Too much speed for the defense.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Sooners. The Sooners answer with a score of their own. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Chris, I always talk about comebacks being like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. Well, that's the biggest piece of this puzzle. You get the onside kick. Now it's about executing and sticking this ball in the end zone.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
This is really good situational awareness from this offense. They understand that they need to get the ball out of bounds. Remember now, the clock is going to stop if you get the first down. It's going to stop if you get the ball out of bounds. So you got to work those areas of the field. As a quarterback, this ball has to go past the chains or outside the numbers. That's how you're going to move it down and get this score that you desperately need.
Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Chris, this is a tough situation for a quarterback. Defense is in dime defense, which means that there's 2 extra defensive backs on the field. It means that there's tight windows down the field. I would always look towards the sideline or those checkdowns, the backs out of the backfield over the middle. A lot of times you can gain some yardage just dumping it off short.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. What a performance by this defense, and how fitting that a sack comes into play. A chance for this defense now to seal the game.
Chris, this pass rush has been dominant today. They've been in the backfield the entire day, and there's been no answer, no adjustment. This protection plan has not been right, and sure enough, they're in the backfield on the most important snap of the game. These guys up front have just been absolutely tremendous.
Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. There's the handoff. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
With 1 timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they can get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football and you get the first down, victory is yours.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. That's the play that secures a really hard-fought playoff win and keeps their championship hopes alive.
Well, all week they told us survive and advance. It was about making the one more play than the opponent to move on. That's exactly what happens here. Move the chains, ice the game.
Satisfying victory as this team handled their business, expected to win, had to manage that layoff came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more. That was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out and they will show some rust and they won't execute their game plan. But this group did it beautifully here today. And it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Klatten and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.